Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We're back on the D-Day map, the Overlord, and we're also back with RavioliAldente in the Pz.Kpfw 7. We're going to rectify two things here. Support the move to the beach and to see that you can win from there, and also to show that this video has no paid actors. So we'll see if Rav can repeat his performance from the previous video. So we'll see how well he does. Alright, so he is going to the beach, and there's a few tanks going with him. He's got two As1s, and he's a top tier here. There's only two tier 10s on each side, one a medium, one heavy tank, and it's also a bunch of tier 8s. So pretty similar mix to the previous battle that we saw him in, but maybe the Pz.Kpfw 7 is going to get a bit more well known. But yeah, we'll see how well he handles the tank and deals with the challenges that comes up. Alright, so he's got an ML1 in front of him, which is tier 8, and you see he's running full premium rounds here. Okay, he's angling nicely, and he's found an AE phase 1. So he's looking for the green outline, which he does, that just tracks him, but doesn't do any damage, but it does bounce him coming round. There's the ML1, so you can see the semi-wagon, but no problem going through the front of it with his rounds. The pen on that, if I remember, 320 something, let's get that straight again, 315. So, but it can roll up to 394. Definitely no problem going through the front of the tier 8, 2 tiers lower. So we'll just pity that ML1 driver. He's got a nice hold down position, and he just, the gun is right at the top of the turret. Now that one didn't actually hit it, but you can see there's a strip 1 out of sight, probably in a bush at the back. But he couldn't penetrate the Pz.Kpfw, and there you go, another round goes in. So Ravioli pushing up here, that'll have two effects. One is to shorten the view range to the Striv, which, there you go, he's now spotted, so he becomes a target. So Ravioli just targeting there, puts a nice shot in, there's left on one shot, bounces another round from the ML1. So it's already bounced almost as much as his own hit points. And ML1 maybe not too long for the world, but he has got a bit of a position here. Now he's got the phase 1 wisely pulled back. He's looking for the cupola there, but couldn't manage to connect. Strip has gone out of sight again, probably ducked down below the terrain there, and he's just trying to deal with this phase 1. This time he does go through the cupola, and he's been tracked, so far taken no damage, and now has already blocked more than his own hit points. So let's see if he can keep this up. But that Striv is now going to be able to shoot into his side, as is the phase 1, if they pop out, of course. And can he put another shot into the A1? Certainly does, and the A phase 1 with him manages to take him out. So coming up here, bounced another round from the Striv. He's looking for the commander's hatch on that and goes through there. He's running on 28mm gun, so potentially overmatching. I think the armor on the Striv top is only about 30mm or less, so probably just overmatched the top. Now it did take damage there, so first bit of damage, that ML1 managing to find the side of the Pz.Kpfw 7, and he's just looking for that ML1 just to come out and poke again. Come on, I dare you, he says. But the ML1 thinking, alright, no, I want to stay in here as long as possible, maybe get shots into the back here. Now he's found, or Rav has found the MA103. Going again for the commander's hatch there. No, ricochets off the roof, looks like, and bounces the incoming round. So again, bouncing lots of damage. And his team definitely just working on a slight advantage here. There are 3 tanks up. Hit points fairly similar. So now this time Rav is the one who bounces, and he bounces another round from the M103. But he's got a few targets coming in here. They've got an Object 705, which can do a bit of damage with its gun. This time he goes through the M103, who's quite happily leaving his turret quite stationary, making that a fairly easy target. While he's moving now to get some damage in, and he managed to hit the track. So, okay, here we come, a VK4502. Cops a whack in the face, but he managed to pull him back. So the VK driver, probably, given that the VK leads to this tank, he's probably got a bit better of an idea of where to shoot. So Ravi just rushing that shot on the 705 and pulls back. He doesn't want to be a full target. In fact, sorry, it's the 705A, which is the tier 10. He's now got the lower plate, goes through no problem, and he can probably deal with this 705A. I've got a wreck of the AE phase 1 between the two, and while he's got that done, he can look at other tanks, but no need. He can just come around and focus the 705A, which he does. Even going relatively side on, but he knows the 705A is on reload, so 705A choosing to deal with other tanks as well. Now he's found a charioteer at the back, and he won't last long. He gets taken out, but not by Ravioli though, so he misses out on that kill. Ravioli only picking up one kill so far, so I'm sure he's going to get some more here. Probably this 705A. He's just looking for the roof and deciding not to take the shot, but he's seen the 705A's just fired. And he puts another shot in there, and one more shot at a high roll probably, and he'll be able to deal with the 705A. But that 705A helping him with his blocking here. Looking to go through the roof there, but unfortunately not penetrating. And there you go, another incoming 650 blocked. And there we go, one more shot, the 705A is toast, and he goes through the side of it, no dramas there. So this game is progressing. Now the game is not over, however. They are one tank up, but they're now negative on the hit point balance. So, there's a Borsig facing him. Now they just redress the balance on the hit points, putting a shot into the Borsig, and Ravioli's still got a decent amount of hit points. He can afford to take a hit, but he doesn't obviously want to. Put another shot into the Borsig, which he does. And that Borsig now on a small amount of hit points, so one more shot in and he's gone. So he just needs to show the top of his turret, and he's a corner. But apart from that, we've got a Lance and C and an M41. So both tier 8s, and they're going to have a bit of trouble with the Pz.Kpfw 7. We can just see the M41 just gone around the back and taken out the Struve S1, so it's just Ravi and a GSAW 1008 left. So Ravi coming up here, just checking where the Borsig has gone. The Borsig probably choosing to run away a little bit, and no, he hasn't run away too much. Now he's come back, and just took too long to try and put a shot in, and it's been taken out by Ravioli. So now even Stevens pretty much. And okay, here comes the M41. He's gone down to the beach, and Ravioli now. Will Ravi go back down? Or no, he'll wait for him to go past. There he goes. Put his shot in. He does. That's fantastic shooting there. That's the 128mm gun. Snapshot going there. And Ravioli also caught a glimpse of the Lance and C, so just chugging along here, trying to track him down. Looks like the M41's going after the GSAW, and Ravioli may get a shot on him. If he comes up far enough, he'll be able to shoot down on him. So looking for that opportunity, and just trusting that the Lance and C is running away. And the GSAW at the top of the cliff, probably looking for an angle down on the M41. Hopefully the GSAW doesn't go too far. Now he's only on 63 hit points, so he's needs to get a free shot in on the M41. But Ravioli, I think, making the decision to come back here and help GSAW. If you can reduce the number of tanks, that will be a better thing than splitting up and chasing a much faster and more agile Lance and C, who could potentially just come around and flank and get a shot in the rear. But Ravi checking all the angles, and there you go, he spotted the Lance and C sitting up in a bush, thinking that he's not spotted, but he does manage to put some damage into Ravi. So just keeping his turret towards him, and he's pretty much hulled down with the back of his tank, just wants to get him right in line, which he does, and takes out the Lance and C. So that is 4 kills to Ravi, and now there's just the M41 left. And I don't think this is going to go in favour of the M41. The question is, can Ravi hit 8k? So he charges, and certainly is charging in the spirit of the Pz.Kpfw 7. Now he's got the M41 lined up. He seems to be fixated on the G-Saw, and Ravi takes the kill. That's the 5th kill, and that gets him onto his 8k. Little victory dance there. Let's go and have a look at the details. Alright, here we go. This time he does get the high caliber reward for not damaging his own team. So 8k of damage, actually nearly 8.1, 5 kills and 975 of assisted damage, so 9k of combined. Steel wall, of course, blocked nearly 5.9k of damage, about the same as he did in the last one. Actually, no, a little bit less. They did take some damage, of course. And Ace Tanker Mastery badge that goes with that. That's 1363 base experience, I think very similar to the previous game. Udez did 3.6, probably the standout player there, but everyone helped, even the G-Saw really helped by not getting killed. Although his name doesn't suggest that he makes good decisions, who knows. The Lance C, also probably the top player there, as well as the Borsig, who both of them got over 3k. So shout out to those players. They probably both ended up with Ace Tankers actually in that battle for what they did. But back to Ravioli. So he swears no paid actors, and it sort of doesn't seem like they were in this battle. But Ravi had to fire 26 shots solo, only 24 hit. So accuracy still good. 18 penetrations. There were just some low probability shots there, but you had to take them. And yes, it was costly. So all premium ammunition cost him 114k, and full consumables, so all came to account. So yeah, always pays to buy your consumables on sale if you can, and therefore a loss of 78k. So anyway, another great game there from Ravioli. He's got 1 mark of excellence on that. He must be very close to 2 if he hasn't achieved that already. So congratulations on that. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. We'll have great content to follow. So thanks for watching.